next question I had was from Susan. And Susan was mentioning that in the file location, so under preference file locations, there's a bunch of paths and folders that were not folders that she had, and she was kind of wondering if she could remove them because right now, does it show? So this one, they don't show very well. Because in the image that she provided, there was, let me go, I'll just go to here. Okay, she had Corel, PaintShop, and then she has some that says purchase. Okay, so those are by default. Maybe I have them here. Maybe. I think it's just my thing is just too long. I can't stretch it longer. So by default, you're going to get a bunch of folders, and those folders will be mostly empty until you create your own. So for example, under My Document or Documents, Corel, PaintShop Pro, then the version, that's going to be when you create. If you export a brush, if you create a mask, if you export a picture tube, that's going to go into those by default. If you make a purchase, so if you were to go to the home page of your paint shop and you either download like the free content, or you might be purchasing some, the way the installation process goes, sometimes they're going to go into the purchase folder, sometimes they're going to go into something else. I find it's a little convoluted because it doesn't seem to be a simple way things go. For example, if you were to purchase a script inside PaintShop, I'm never sure myself where it's going to go, or if you're going to get an exe file or you're going to get a PSP script file. I'm really confused. I would suggest to not remove those empty folders, just because if at one point you do make a purchase or you download something from inside the program, I don't know if it's going to recreate those folders that you need, or it's just going to stay in limbo because it can't find the folder. So if they're empty, at least they don't take much room. They're just kind of annoying to me. And one trick I would like to suggest is that especially if you are creating your own custom folders for your brushes and supplies, in general, patterns, palettes, masks, and everything, you have here at the bottom Save To. By default, it's going to go to that document folder that is created by default. So if you are creating supplies and you want to have them in the same folders as your other custom supplies in your custom folder, so then you will just pull here and find, for example, in my case, I'm going to go with PSP resource, my PSP files, brushes, and I'm going to choose that. So that way, if I create a brush, it's not going to go in that default folder in my document, but it's going to go with my other files that I created, that I put in the custom folder. So you do that for each of the supplies. That's one little trick, because you can have all your brushes in, let's say, on your D drive, but then you create one and it's back on your C drive with the default folder. And sometimes you kind of wonder, like, why? Where are they? You have to change that. And if you have to reinstall your PaintShop, well, you have to reset that all the time. Annoying, but that's what it is. Hey there! I hope you found this information helpful. If you're curious to dive deeper and explore more about PaintShop Pro, we've got a wealth of resources waiting for you in our membership area. There, you'll find in-depth classes, workshops, Q&A sessions, and much more to help you enhance your PaintShop Pro and digital scrapbooking skills. Feel free to check it out. The link is in the video description below. Thanks for watching and see you in the campus!